Good morning, squad. How's it hanging? Oh, rough morning. Anyway, it's actually day 150, so that's cool. And I think we're gonna be able to finish Detective Pikachu today. Which means I'll need a new game. We'll probably do Stardew Valley tomorrow. Anyway, who we got? I see Anti-Crap Sealer, Lady Lay, Ganluck, Guynluck, MTV CDM, Sniper Pumpkin. What were we doing in this yesterday? How did this end? We were looking for the assistant. Something happened. Oh right, we were gonna go to GNN. Right, we met the studio producer, TV, whatever man, and he's probably guilty. Ooh, off to the Avengers. Speaking of which, Ian's probably gonna be late for Rhythm Cafe. He's seeing a movie, and it bumps up just as we start. So I'm gonna make fun of him a little bit later. Next day, we headed to GNN at the time we had agreed upon. Hey, Sound of White Noise. The time we had agreed upon. It was now. Here. So this is GNN. It's a big building.
Hey, Tim.
What's up? Hope you didn't stay awake last night. You okay? Oh, right, yeah, that. Goal of the day is, don't worry, I know. To see the video. That's right, GNN has a video that captures the incident at Fine Park, and we need to watch it and see if we can find any clues. Let's go to the reception desk. We wanna... Oh, wait. You're the same security guard? It's quite an incident, PCL. I was worried about you. Oh. Why are you working 2 guard jobs? I should be thanking you, the one that solved the case. You did a good job. Okay, about work. I was assigned to GNN the other day. I'm planning to stay here for a while. If that's anything I can help with, let me know. Thank you very much. Not having to reuse character models. It says it won't let any bad guys through. Good to hear. Hey, Swiss cheese. Hello, random person I can talk to. Now, where has Mimikyu wandered off to this time? Oh, it's one of our performer Pokemon. Took my eyes off it for a moment, and it just wandered off somewhere. We still have time before the shoot, but I need to find it soon. GNN is a local broadcasting network, but it has a lot of popular shows. It's getting some attention from other regions now, too. Oh, TV studio with momentum. What kind of Pokemon is Mimikyu? Well, it's a strange little guy. Dresses up like Pikachu. Huh? Yeah, apparently Pikachu is very popular back where it used to live, so I thought it would become popular too if it looked like one. Isn't it? But it's darling at heart. I bet it will become a star someday. What show is it gonna appear in? It's a show called Pokemon Superstar. Different Pokemon show off their skills and compete to see who is most popular. Sounds like a fun show. Mimikyu must have been just overjoyed to be on the show. I bet it got restless and went off exploring.
Nothing to worry about, Tim. I'll still continue my work as a detective, even if I do become a star.
Yes?
How can I help you?
Tim, hello!
Oh, Mako. Amelia.
Good to see you again. I sure hope we can help you out.
Thank you for having us here.
Sure. No problem at all. You know, would it be alright if we stop by the studio real quick? Mr. Clifford would like to say hi.
Of course.
Hey, T-Dwarf.
Hey there! Let's go. So, let's go see Mr. Clifford. 23rd floor, right? Yeah. He said he'd be recording that music show. Okay.
Entrance to the studio is next to Mako. This is a floor where we have our studio. Please be careful not to go into the dressing rooms where the cast is. You say that, but everywhere looks the same. There's a map in front of the elevator. Okay. There are cast members waiting in the dressing rooms right now. Please don't go into them. Map of the floor. A bunch of dressing rooms surrounding the studio in the middle. Make a sketch so we don't get lost. Okay. This is the studio. Have a look around. We're scheduled to shoot a music show. The rehearsal should start any minute. Oh, of course we're going into all the rooms. Probably.
The Yanma cameras are very popular among our viewers. Keep up the good work, Roger. This show could really use your ideas.
That's really nice to hear. I hope I live up to your expectations.
Mr. Clifford.
Ah, good to see you again. Here he is, the young man I was telling you about.
Oh, Tim Goodman, the detective, right? Nice to meet you. I'm Ethan Graham.
He's the president of GNN.
And I've been told that you've been a really big help to my staff members here. And I assume this little guy must be your assistant. He sure looks official with that hat on.
Actually, Tim is more the assistant here.
So anyway, you came here to look at the videos?
That's right, the videos. I'll go get him. Be right back.
Thank you. I hope it's not a problem.
No, it's nothing. You've really helped us getting some of our scoops lately. It's only fair we return the favor.
Absolutely. How about a tour of the studio while we wait for Mako to return?
I'd love it. Thank you.
Mako forgot all about the video we wanted. Didn't realize it'd take this long to see the video. Kinda lost the excitement now. Well, not something we can rush. Let's take Roger up on his offer.
Let's check out the studio while we wait for Mako to get back.
Oh, it's you.
I told you you've been looking for your missing father while working as a detective. Well, that's a touching story. Bet a documentary with you as the main character would be a huge hit. Great Detective Tim, don't you think that'd make a good title? Sure. Listen to him babbling like that. Does he think we do this for fun? The company's widely considered to be the TV station with the most momentum these days. It's all thanks to Roger and his team. He's a brilliant producer. Admit I've got high hopes for that young man. It's pretty amazing.
Right.
We should take a look around the studio while you wait. There are a lot of things to see. Oh, I thought you would show me, but okay. Just wander around aimlessly. Got it. Doing pretty well thanks to our dedicated viewers. Plan on staying ahead of the competition by implementing new technology nobody can copy. President Graham is a well-known producer, and he practically created his own era of TV back in the day. Honored to work with him. This guy was more than just old. He seemed kind of suspicious to me. Oh, stop it. He seems nice. Alright, well, time to talk to everybody who's busy. First thing, are you on a tour? What are you doing? Tell me about your work. Using the script to check the steps for rehearsal. First AD after all. Assistant director. My job to make sure the filming goes smoothly within the limited amount of time we have. Are you interested? Apparently not, because I have no other questions I can ask you. Are you a new guy here? Nah, I'm on a tour. A tour apparently means you can just do whatever you want. An assistant director, I look after the Yanma. Oh, and what are you doing? Checking the equipment? What is this? A trolley. Something for the show. Do, 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 do. Get up on all the sets. Oh, look, a comedian.
Hey, you're the new guy, right? You gotten used to your job?
No, I'm not...
Oh, you don't have to be nervous around me. Just ignore the fact that I'm a celebrity.
Well...
Ah.
I'm sorry, I don't know who you are.
What? No way! You don't know the team of Max and Chatot?
Well... Sorry, I've never heard of you.
Don't watch TV.
I've never heard of you. I've never heard of you.
Great. There's really no need to rub it in, Chatot.
Wow, that was my voice.
Of course. Unbelievable. You really don't know who we are, do you?
He's not as famous as he thinks he is.
Ah, you must know this. Our intro. Max and Chatot, it's Max and Chatot. We're the coolest, you got to admit it.
Admit it! Admit it!
Well...
I guess you haven't seen it.
Admit it!
Now that I see it, you know, I might have seen this act on one of those late-night shopping channels.
Oh, I think I saw you on a commercial.
Yeah? Right, I knew it. Here, let me give you my autograph.
Okay.
Where did you
There
get this
you
pen
are.
and paper
You'll be
from?
the envy of your friends.
Yeah, thank you, I guess.
Well, that was fun, I think.
Yeah.
Could carry that autograph I gave you. If you want, I can give you even more. Special deal for a new staff member. Oh, no, he says, say hi. Oh, really? Oh, yeah, I can talk to you. Maximum Music. It's the only music show that made GNN famous. And the host is me. Is that the best you can do? Has anyone ever told you you're hard to impress? About your shout-out. Really good. He's quite the talented one, and we make the best team. Well, that's gonna be important. You like my autograph? It's a waste of paper. Can't say that. Viable camera crew.
Do you think they're filming something?
Wow. That's gotta take some skill.
Interested in the Yanma cameras?
Huh?
Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to startle you. My name's Keith. I'm the assistant director here, but mostly I run errands.
Nice to meet you. I'm Tim.
Right, I heard about you. Well, Tim, what do you think? The Yanma can fly around and let us film any scene at any angle. This filming style is unique to our studio.
Make sure you get a good shot of me. Best looking Pikachu ever!
What an awesome idea.
Mr. Clifford's idea.
You there?
Oh, yeah, critic.
You're part of the staff here, right? Have you seen my darling Pruggly?
Perugly?
No,
What's a
I haven't.
Perugly?
Sorry.
I'm afraid it's gotten lost. My poor baby. I'm so worried. Is that really all you can say? Don't stand there. Go look for it.
Yes, ma'am. Right away.
Some people are so insensitive. And what about you? Why are you just standing around doing nothing? Get out of my way.
Yeesh. That's one cranky old lady.
Hey, Tim.
I think we've covered the studio pretty well. Yeah, what's taking Mako so long? Who knows? Let's head back to Roy Rogers for now. I'll talk to this rando. Oh, you ready for this? Are you? Good luck. This one's in charge of camera 1. It says it'll shoot anything perfectly. Excited to start filming. This one's in charge of camera 2. It can see everything without moving its eyes.
Right.
You sure it's taking her time, sir, to keep you waiting. When the world is taking her so long. Don't worry about it. Oh, I know. How would you like to experience the Yanma cameras for yourself? We can. Of course, now that we can use... Who can we use as a model for you? Well, I'll be the model. Pikachu's really into this, huh? He was muttering about it until a second ago. Leave things here to me and head to the sub-control room. Make sure you capture my charm, Tim. Make sure you capture everything about me. In a bit. Alright.
Okay.
Sub-control room is in the opposite hallway from the elevator. I thought you were gonna take me there. Oh, you are? Maybe? Let's just leave. Doo-doo. Dressing room. Dressing room. Found it. Yeah, hoot hoot.
Hi, Hero.
Hi. How are you, Amelia? So is this young guy your boyfriend?
No, it's nothing like that. This is my friend Tim, and we're just giving him a tour of the studio.
Oh, so this is who you and Mako keep talking about. Nice to meet you. I'm Hiro.
Nice to meet you too.
Hero's the director of Maximum Music.
That's true. But I'd be completely lost if it wasn't for my partner here.
Gives accurate
That's
cues.
Hoot Hoot. It's our timekeeper.
It's phenomenal at keeping track of time. We couldn't run this place without it.
Must be really smart.
Hey! I'm all ready to go over here! What's the holdup?
Oh, I forgot.
Excuse me, Hero. Is Tim over there with you?
Yep.
Would you mind letting him take a look at the Yanma cameras? It shouldn't take too much of your time.
Sure. No problem at all.
Thanks, Hero. I appreciate it.
Come on, over here.
Thank you.
It's not like we have regular work to do. Follow the instructions on the screen to control the Yanma cameras. Shoot Pikachu how you like and make a movie. Alright.
Tim, are you ready to go? You know I've been waiting for you, right? I know exactly how I'm supposed to move. You should take a look. I'm the great detective Pikachu. I'm using my brilliant mind to trail a suspect. Huh. Over there. That was a close one. What's that? Huh? It's all making sense. I've got it now. Yeah! A bolt of brilliance! So smart. I'm almost jealous of my own talent. Pretty smooth moves, huh? That's what you should be filming.
Okay.
The atmosphere of the scene can change depending on how you film it. Decide on what you want, and then tell Yanma.
Let's start with an above shot. Then maybe from the right. Moving on Pikachu at the end.
All right, let's start the shoot. I'm the great detective Pikachu. I'm using my brilliant mind to trail a suspect. Huh. Over there. That was a close one. What's that? It's all making sense. I've got it now. Yeah! A bolt of brilliance! So smart. I'm almost jealous of my own talent. Tell me, was it a good shoot?
Seemed fine.
Great. Now let's head back.
Alright. The Yama cameras are amazing. Thank you very much. Welcome. Glad you enjoyed working with them. Would have thought I'd be able to move the camera around more with like the stick or something, but okay. Let's head back to the studio. Hopefully Mako's back by now.
Yeah?
Enjoy using the Yama cameras? Definitely didn't seem like it was his first time acting. Maybe he was the makings of a star.
Yes?
Ah, your assistant is quite the actor. Your directing was spot on. It's almost as if you understand your Pokemon.
Okay.
Let's go get Pikachu. Oh, I see. He didn't come off the stage. How was my acting? Oh, it was real good. Everyone's real impressed. Ah, I knew it. I'm good at everything. Especially being full of yourself, it seems. You there. Oh, her again. My darling Purugly, come this way? I haven't found it yet? No, this is all because of your absent-minded man. Should speak to his superiors. Something the matter? President Graham, you see my darling Purugly has gone missing, and... Oh, that's not good. We don't have much time before rehearsal starts. Did you think you could help us look? Hey, Suzu. Of course. Well, I guess we don't have much choice now. Thank you. I'm looking forward to seeing your detective skills. Where has Purugly gone?
So, let's gather information.
Okay. Have you seen a Purugly? Oh, it's so moody. Wish Olga would keep an eye on it for once. It's her partner. Sounds like there's frustration. Probably not the first time it's wandered off. Oh. Come here, Yanma. Looking for Purugly. Let's know if you see it. Purugly's really picky about footage. It always has some complaint about whether it tries to swat the cameras down with its tail. That sounds mean.
Right.
I may have seen it out in the hall. I doubt it could have used the elevator, so it's probably still on the floor. What up, Pikachu?
Double team!
No, it's you.
I'd love to get the rehearsal started, but I can't just leave without it. Hope you can find it. First thing we need to do is find out what Purugly is like. Ask around. That's what I'm doing. I haven't seen it over here. Okay. Nothing over here. Do, 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 do. Sorry to bug you. Wandered out the door to the right. Alright, then let's go check that.
Where's that music coming from? In here?
What are you doing, Pikachu?
Karina Mitchell.
I've never heard such a beautiful sound.
Pikachu, come on.
What's wrong, Cricketoon?
Oh, Cricket!
Oh,
So sorry. Didn't mean to intrude.
no, it's all right. I was just a little surprised, that's all.
I'm sorry. Are you going to be part of today's show?
Yes, my name's Karina.
Nice to meet you.
Attractive middle-aged
And
musician.
this is my partner, Cricketoon. Sorry, it seems to be in a bad mood.
Pika, 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 Pika.
Aren't you a cute Pikachu, huh?
Don't let him fool you.
Don't let my Pikachu fool you. He's an old man. The plan for when everyone leaves? We haven't figured that out yet. That's,
Yes.
We have a meeting about that in a week or two. Oh, are you a staff member? Is the rehearsal about to start? No, we're looking for Perugly. Oh, I see. Perugly was around here until just a little while ago, but... Oh, so you saw Perugly, wandered around, glared at me and Cricketoon, then just left. Oh, that sounds great. You interested in the violin? It was a gift from my grandfather back when I was little. Oh, so I guess it's safe to assume you're a violinist then. Yes. Anyway, you play pretty. Okay, thank you. What's wrong? It's not very good. I'm not good at being in the spotlight. Be fine as long as I'm performing. I can't imagine what it's going to be like speaking in front of cameras. But Cricketoon will be with you, so it'll be fine. It's having Cricketoon help me with tuning my violin. It's very sensitive to sounds and it can compose melodies on the spot using its arms. That sounds cool. We'll be performing a duet on the show. You should come watch if you like. You met Perugly before? Did he come around here? Came by to kill time, shoved you out of the way, and took your spot on the sofa for a nap. I see. Perugly will take any spot that catches his fancy. Karina's pretty. You can't let some random Pokemon get close to Karina. She's like a daughter to you. You're being overprotective. Nah, sounds about right. Alright, now we've been in here.
Hey, Tim.
What's up?
Well, hello there, handsome. Oh, wait, it's just me. Huh?
You found Perugly? No. Where could it have gone? It's nothing new, but it's got big purple ears, probably as big as my face. It's a big Pokemon, I guess. Okay. Yeah! Looking for Pregly. Might be in the dressing room next door. Why? Apparently it's Pregly's daily routine to go around and make sure no young Pokemon stars get too full of themselves. These Pokemon take after their partners, so I bet it's got a bad temper. Huh. It's weird, all this static. Everything okay? Seeing this weird static on the video feed from the studio. Think it could be the cameras? Might be. Seems like the equipment here is fine, but either way we need to fix it. You mentioned it, I don't think I've seen it today. I'm usually wandering around the dressing rooms. I'll just cause so much trouble. If you need anything, just ask. Pregly's pretty vain. Cinches his waist in tails to make it look bigger and beefier. Well, it is TV star, even if it is a Pokemon, it just wants to look its best. Sounds stuck up to me. Checking the footage from the studio cameras, it seems like it's not working right. Getting lots of static. Is it so unusual that I walk using my hind legs? I'm more surprised that you stand only on one leg at a time. It never occurred to you? Well, yeah, that figures, I guess. It says Pregly is why things don't run on time around here. Don't worry, we'll find it. It says Hero's dream is to make programs that everyone can watch and enjoy as a family. Neat. Okay. Hey, Mimikyu. Hey, could you get out of the way? Kiki. What's that? I'm trying to steal your chance to shine. You know this Pokemon, Pikachu? No, this is Mimikyu. It's a star Pokemon scheduled to make an appearance on the show. Well, I wonder what it wants with you. Since we do look alike, I think it's weird that I'll steal the spotlight from it. Doesn't need to worry about that. We're not even trying to be part of the... Tim? What are you doing here, Mimikyu? I thought you were told to stay in your dressing room until your turn to be on the show. Stop struggling. Tim, do you think you could tell your Pikachu to use its moves and get Mimikyu to calm down? Well, you see, Pikachu can't use any moves. Hey, no need to tell everybody. Really? I didn't think no Pokemon like that existed. Yeah, never heard that before. Who needs moves when I have my amazing intellect? Well, if that's the case, I guess it can't be helped. Come on, Mimikyu, back to the dressing room. If you don't behave, I'll have to ban you from GNN. I guess the threat of a ban is enough to calm it down. See you later, Tim.
Hey, Tim.
Star Pokemon. Didn't get a chance to ask it. We should totally talk to that Mimikyu. Okay, so it's the elevators. Hey, Eric.
What?
No, but maybe you could tell me some things. My darling must be so lonely. Must be just weeping for my company. Can you tell us more? Pregly is just as like a beautiful, fragile flower. It has had a dignity about it since the day it was born. It's loved by everyone. Ah, Pokemon like a flower, okay. Be sure to make a note of everything I say. Doo-doo. Hey, Sales Gab.
You do a pretty good job mimicking me, I'll give you that. But if you don't mind, I'd like to see what you look like under that cloth.
Serves you right. Hey, Kumakari. Thanks for the cheer. Alright, let's start with... Chomps with huge jaws. Hey there, waiting for your turn on stage? No, that's the thing, we haven't seen it anywhere. Did it come by this way? Nobody came. Well, alright. Apparently, Mimikyu is also participating in the contest. You don't want to lose. That's the spirit. I like Pokemon with a bit of fighting spirit. Oh, it's a very unique Pikachu you have. Are you participating in the contest too? No, we're looking for missing Pokemon. Oh. Perugly? Haven't seen it today. Okay, cool. I don't think you'd be better looking in other areas. Well, when we came into the dressing room, the door wasn't locked. And you see this is where Pokemon who are going to appear on the show stay. The door is supposed to be locked when there's nobody around. So you think someone who came before you may have forgotten to lock it? Although there's no way to be sure. Do you want to know Mahwell's specialty? It's really good at calligraphy. It holds the paintbrush in its jaws and swings it around with all its might. The result is artwork like you've never seen before. I've heard the stories, but it really is a handful, isn't it? You know about Mimikyu? Apparently, it's a newbie Pokemon star. I've heard it'll appear anywhere there are cameras. Must be really desperate to get on TV. It's not often a Pokemon will have that kind of ambition. Who knows? It may become the next big thing. Got locked up again, thanks to us? That's because you decided to cause trouble. You're gonna lose to Magnemite. And passed in the hallway just now? Is it going to be on the next show too? It's probably trying to get the attention of important people too. Man, you're competitive. Is this how all the star Pokemon are? So, warning on the lid, Magnemite inside. Please do not open until filming begins. Shouldn't mess with that cage, it says on the lid. Magnemite's powerful electromagnetic waves cause the equipment here to malfunction. Oh. Well, I think we found the cause of the static. We've been able to find out a lot about Perugly. Let's take some time to think about it. Okay. Oh, hey, thanks for the cheer, Eric.
Let's try and figure out where Perugly might be, based on its characteristics, of course. So you think it's related? If that's the case, it could involve another Pokemon. Which Pokemon do you think it could be?
What?
You think a clue could be the color of its ears? I'm not so sure about that.
Oh, so it is the flower thing.
Oh, so you think it's related?
Okay.
If If that's the case, it could involve another Pokemon. Which Pokemon do you think it could be? Now, why do you think that?
Honestly, don't know. No?
I'm not so sure that'll tell us where Perugly went. Oh, so you think it's related? If that's the case, it could involve another Pokemon. Which Pokemon do you think it could be? Now, why do you think that?
Oops. No.
I'm not so sure that'll tell us where Perugly went. Oh, so you think it's
okay.
related? If that's the case, it could involve another Pokemon. Which Pokemon do you think it could be?
Got confused when it let me go forward.
Now, why do you think that? Oh no. Magnemite had its nest taken by Perugly and moved to a new area. So it seems Perugly chased away Magnemite and took over its home. Which means Perugly is where? So, now we know where Magnemite's cage is. Of course, we'll find it in the dressing room.
Looks like we were right.
You found it. This is her darling Perugly?
I think so. Wow, talk about slacking off.
Well, we found Perugly, but why is it taking over this spot?
Yeah, that means the Magnemite is... What's that? You want to fight?
Pikachu, there's no time for a staring contest. I'm gonna find Keith.
Hey! This isn't a staring contest!
Thanks for finding Perugly. Never thought to look in the cage. Chased Magnemite out so it could take a nap. Then where's Magnemite? May have run off. It wasn't in the dressing room. Ran off? Oh, that's not good. We need to find it. I'll help look. Thanks. Could you go let Hero know about this? He should be in the sub-control room. Cool. Do you know where Magnemite went? You don't? We should go find her ourselves? Yeah, that sounds about right. Let's head to the sub-control room. Well, we got there fast. Okay. Magnemite escaped. I think it's somewhere in the studio. That would explain the static. Split up and search the studio. Can you help us? Yes. Studio's a big place. Without a plan, we'll be searching all day. What do you want to do then? Let's get the Yanma to help us. If a camera gets close to Magnemite, it'll start showing interference on the screen. Think we can use your Yanma cameras? Cool. Want you to film around the studio. Alright, here's our footage.
Oh, Magnemite! There you are! Tim, come here! I found it!
There it is, just as we suspected.
Yep.
They can finally start filming now.
Why are you causing everyone so much trouble? You say it's Perugli's fault? Well, I guess that's only fair. It did steal your place after all. It probably takes after that Olga woman. What an obnoxious duo. You've gotten a good tour of the studio, right?
Yes. Found making my other camera should work fine. Let's go to the studio. Don't want to miss Karina's big moment. Head back to the dressing room. A nuisance of a Pokemon case was closed, and the rehearsal began.
Wow, that's a rowdy audience. Except there is no audience.
I guess that's the magic of television, right? Oh, starting.
Hi, everyone, and good evening. I'd like to welcome you to Maximum Music. As always, I'm your host, Max, and... Max! That's not right. This is Chatot. So, today we have...
We'll introduce the guests tonight. Thank you very much. I'm Olga Ellison, and this is... my darling Perugly.
Oh, Chatot! Our show's being taken over again!
Wonderful work, Perugly, dear. Well, shall we get the show going? So, coming up next, a very special guest. A violinist you all know and love.
Here she comes now.
Miss Karina Mitchell.
What are you doing? Clap harder.
Clapping as hard as I can.
Good evening.
And cut! So, Karina, smile a little more. Don't forget that, okay?
He's right, you know. You've got to be more confident, otherwise nobody will care.
Now.
She obviously doesn't get it. It's her modesty and humility that add to Karina's charm.
It seems like a lot of work to be on TV.
A truly great detective will always keep his gear in excellent condition.
Yes.
I feel so embarrassed. Please don't be. Just do what you do.
Yes.
How am I supposed to smile naturally? I hope I don't mess up on a real shoot. I'm sure you'll loosen up as you do rehearsals. Yeah, I won't. You'll do good.
Ah,
Sub-control room, do you read me? Could you do a check on that last bit? Oh, hey Tim. Sorry, could you wait until later? I've got my hands full. Being a director seems like a lot of work. Maybe we should go talk to the other cast members. The rehearsal's starting. Glad Max seems like his usual self too. Was something wrong with Max? I don't know why, but he seemed down over the past few days. I was getting worried. Think something was bothering him? Could be, but he was back to his usual self today, so maybe it worked itself out. I thought this was all work, no play. A true musician entertains his audience no matter what. Well, you certainly talk big. This is the first time you've been surrounded by so many cameras. I imagine it's pretty different. Great work, Yanma. I was worried for a while, but it looks like we're right on schedule. I only started working with the Yanma recently, but we get along fine. They love to work for the TV station, so I guess we got the same vibe or something. It says remembering all the movements is tough, but the Yanma also get lots of compliments, so it likes it. Okay.
Yan.
It says it practiced filming with the Yanma over tons of times, so rehearsal is a piece of cake. Didn't get to see them film when I tried it out earlier. I think we started out on the right foot. Hopefully Karina will be feeling more relaxed for the real deal. those people are.
Okay.
What did you think about witnessing your first rehearsal? It was interesting. Glad to hear that. Where did Roger go? Oh, the two of them went to the sub-control room to check the footage. It's really important to go over every step of the plan before we actually start filming. Olga was sure in a foul mood, wish she could keep her personal matters outside the workplace. What do you mean? I think something happened between Olga and Karina. Olga was against Karina being a guest on the show right until the bitter end. Olga is famous for being a music critic, but her main job is a violinist. She might know Karina from that line of work. Interesting. The person who normally gives instructions to you isn't here? Everything gonna be okay? You remember all your movements, so it's no problem. Hey, nice job out there, Olga. Still got that rapier wit of yours. Hold on, what do you mean by that? Are you saying I'm not nice? No, I just... maybe you should start taking your job more seriously. Come on, Pugly. Meow. Oh man, she's got a temper.
Get out of my way!
Huh? It's Olga's voice. Its voice impressions are really amazing. The same tempo and everything. Right? There's no secret or trick. I got it. Huh? Got it. What? Chat is responding to Max's signals, Tim. Try stomping your foot down.
Get out of my way!
That's what I thought. You noticed Max set his foot down earlier too, right? That was his cue to have Chat mimic Olga. Oh, I get it. He sends signals like that to Chat and have mimic the voices he wanted. Well, I guess I found out you're pretty good. Any other signals? Well, yeah, but I'm not going to give them all away. Where's the fun in that? Gonna head back to my dressing room now. Well, next rehearsal's about to start. Let's go ask Hiro. Oh, the check's coming along. Done, no problems. Great, next rehearsal. Bye, Tran. Hope your internet stops being butts later.
Pikachu, calm down.
Doesn't this music move you at all? You must have a heart made of stone.
Yeah. You've shown the world that you're very sensitive, so you can stop now.
Hey, Tim, do you think you could get your Pikachu to be a little more quiet?
See?
And cut! That was wonderful! Oh, you were amazing, Karina!
Thank you.
Your music is so beautiful.
It really was.
Backstage, she's humble and modest, but when she performs, she's proud and confident. That duality makes me breathless.
Not the performance?
Hear me now. I declare that one day she and I will perform on stage together.
I can't believe this. What's next?
Okay. That was beautiful. Oh, thank you. Just do the same thing for the real deal. Alright, about time we call on Olga and Max. Oh, I can go get them. Cool. What should I do in the meantime? Could you go put your violin backstage for now? Great performance, can't wait to see the reactions we get from our viewers. I was worried at first, but I guess I didn't need to be. No wonder she's rising among star violinist. Definitely living up to her reputation. What's the next scene you're gonna rehearse? It's the scene where the assistant Pokemon gives Karina her violin. Keith went off to fetch the Pokemon, but he hasn't come back yet. I wonder where Keith has gone to. Have you been cornered by Olga again? Oh, hey Karina, did you put your violin back there? Yes? Thanks. Now once Keith gets back, let's start our next rehearsal. Hero, this is bad.
The assistant Pokemon won't make it? What are you saying, Keith?
So sorry. I mixed up the dates of our schedule.
Oh, my head hurts. I need a Pokemon. Any Pokemon to help us out. Hey, I know. Tim, do you think Pikachu could fill in for the day?
Oh no.
Huh? My Pikachu?
Mm-hmm.
No.
He seems to enjoy music.
Mewtwo.
I think he'd be great.
Bye.
All right, if you really think he could help.
I can. You're really saving my life. Thank you.
Mine too, thank you.
Okay, I'll need Pikachu to push the cart with the violin. Right over there, to that spot with the mark on it.
Hey Nick.
That's right.
Hey Nick Raiders.
And Tim, would you mind standing over there for me?
Sure.
That's where Karina will receive her violin.
Oh, poor Mewtwo.
You're a big help. Thank you so much.
All right, let's start rehearsal. Yanma, move those cameras exactly as you would for a real shoot.
Yan yan, yan yan.
Pikachu, you ready?
I've never been more ready. I've got this. Here's the spot.
So she picks it up here.
Yan yan.
Watch out!
What? Whoa.
Yan yan.
Are you all right? Tim! Oh no!
Yeah, I'm okay. But look,
My precious violin!
This is bad.
Blast. I was standing right there, and I couldn't do anything.
Oh no. So sorry, the Yama have never made a mistake like this before. Yan, you need to stop shooting for now. Keith, take Karina back to her dressing room. Of course, come with me. Cricketoon. You'll take the pieces of the violin. Right, here, let me pick them up. Could have gotten to the Yanma. They've never messed up their instructions like that before. Oh, I bet they didn't mess them up either this time. What are you saying? They say it's not their fault. Oh, what do you mean? We should talk to them for a bit.
Everyone thinks the Yanma made a mistake and caused the accident. But is that really true? Let's go see what the Yanma have to say.
Yan yan.
It was a pretty heavy collision. If you're still feeling easy, just take it easy. You told us earlier there was no way you'd mess up your instructions, right? It says they followed their instructions to the word, and says if we look properly, we should be able to prove it. Alright.
Yan yan.
Looks like you have your own ideas about that accident. They say they moved exactly as the staff told them to. Maybe there was a mistake in the instructions themselves then? Yanma have been behaving a little strangely. What do you mean? Think back to when the accident happened. The Yama flew out from the left and the right at the same time, right? Of course they were going to crash like that. Nobody on our staff would give instructions like that. Maybe the Yanma misheard? Hero seems to think the accident happened because they messed up, but they followed their instructions. We should talk to the staff members. Caused the accident, how should I know? Cue sheet. This is a cue sheet. It was supposed to... It has every detail of how the Yama are supposed to move. Let's see, the plan for the camera. shoot from above, shoot from the left, shoot from the right, and move in. Keith should have the movement plan for camera 2. Probably be happy to show it to you if you asked him. Talked to you already. That's Hero. I've never messed up before. New ADs tell Yanma how to move. I didn't see the accident myself, I was looking at the script. It's the plan for the show. You want to see? Yes, I do. Made the script. See, it's written to show the show. Do you think it's related? Could be. It doesn't have much on the Yama cameras on it, though. It's okay. It's probably useful.
Any news?
I don't know why the accident happened, but I think it's going to be hard to keep filming. I just gotta talk to Keith. No one back here, okay. Do. You alright, Hero? Not really, but I still got something to do. Why do you think it happened? Think of a few reasons. Yama misunderstanding the instructions, or Hoot Hoot's signal being delayed. Yama rely on Hoot Hoot's signal to start filming. It could be the connection with the sub-control room got disrupted by Magnemite. You were talking to the sub-control room during rehearsal too, weren't you? I didn't notice anything strange, though. Talked about everyone here. Cool. Now the game will let me leave. Oh, hello.
What's up?
Hey, Keith. She's very upset. She just needs to be alone for a while. Don't blame her. Do you have any idea why the accident happened? I guess I could have misread the cue sheet. Do you think we could see it? Camera 2. Supposed to shoot from above, shoot from the right, move away, and follow. Director gave us, those of us in charge of the Yama camera's cue sheet a few days before the shoot. Tell the Yama how to move cameras based off that, but I've double checked it and I'm positive I got the instructions right. Anything wrong? The director gave you the wrong instructions? No, I think like that's ever happened before. The original cue sheet should be at the sub-control room, so we could check that. I think we're gonna find that. Hey, are you still upset? I mean, he should be. You know about the accident? It was going around the dressing rooms while avoiding the staff here, so it doesn't know what was going on in the studio. Doing a bit of self-promotion. You're definitely persistent.
Right.
Yeah, we're fine. So you got caught up. We still haven't figured out the cause of the accident yet. Regardless of the cause, we still have to take this accident very seriously. Glad no one was hurt.
Yes?
It's the biggest scandal in the history of GNN. How exactly do you plan to take this responsibility? Don't even want to think about the accident. Who knows how much money we'll have to pay. All for a silly violin. But sir, the responsibility for the damage suffered by Miss Mitchell lies with us. Ah, this has nothing to do with me. It's all because the staff here are incompetent. I told you to get rid of any useless staff members, but you had to take your time with it. I don't mean to argue, Mr. President, but no place for employees that would cause harm to the station. Oh, Mr. Graham seems like a completely different person now. Yeah, like a bit of a jerk. I saw it happen during rehearsal. What a mess this has become. Thankfully, we weren't hurt by Karina's violin. I know the responsibility for the accident lies with us. Real hope something we can do. You know, it did seem like there was something odd about the Yanma's movement. What do you mean? I was checking the footage using the cue sheet, but there was something odd that I couldn't put my finger on. I see that the cue sheet you have... Yeah, they're wrong. This is the original script Hero wrote. We got copies to staff. Let's see. Camera 1. Shoot from above, move away. Shoot from the right, move in. Shoot from above. Do the things. That's right. Yama should have moved exactly according to this plan. Oh, no need to worry. Both Tim and I are fine. It says the Yama were dedicated to their work. It's unthinkable that they'd make a mistake. Hero? He looked like he was in a state of shock, but he was still saying he wanted to do something to help. Partner's quite the dependable guy, isn't he? You're the one who signaled the Yama to move when they needed to start moving, right? So the Yama started to move as soon as you signaled them, same as always. Hero said there might have been some kind of communication trouble. Doesn't seem like that's the case. Something's bugging me. Why are you staring at my case list like that, Pikachu? I have a feeling that the key to solving this mystery about the accident is hidden in the evidence we've already gathered. Alright.
Everyone is thinking that the Yanma made a mistake. The Yama say they did what the instructions told them to do. So what caused them to crash into each other?
I mean, I would assume these. Oh, okay. Or not.
I don't think that's right. You really should check in your case list one more time.
Which ones were... Shoot from above, move away, shoot from the right, move in. Yeah, it's number 1 that's messed up, isn't it?
Everyone is thinking that the Yanma made a mistake. The Yama say they did what the instructions told them to do. So what caused them to crash into each other?
Is camera 1 that's messed up?
That's right. It seems that someone tampered with Yanma's plan in order to cause the collision. The question is, how did the staff not notice something like that? Why would one Yanma have 2 movement plans? I don't think this was an accident at all. In fact, I think this is a case for us to solve.
Yama ran into each other because they were given fake instructions. Why did the culprit do that? Maybe the culprit had some kind of grudge against Karina. They tried to destroy the violin as revenge. Revenge. And if it weren't for Keith's mistake, Karina would have been the one caught in the accident instead of me. It could have been that someone was targeting her directly. Let's go talk to Karina.
Yeah. Seems like someone made a fake movement plan to cause the accident. But why? I can't imagine Karina would have enemies, but let's see what she has to say.
Yep, no enemies. Not at all. That's why someone was talking about Olga not liking her earlier. Do 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 do. Karina, listen calmly. What's going on? We found out the accident earlier was actually deliberately caused by someone. But how? Is what you say true? Please tell me everything. Sure. Someone had given fake instructions to Yama. Is that what caused the accident? That's right. Who would do such a thing? It's possible they had a grudge against you and destroyed the violin as payback. You tell us more about your violin? My grandfather made it for me before he passed away. It's the only one of its kind. Even now, when I get discouraged, I remember the message he left me for on the violin. It helps me feel better. Oh, a message. What was it? Oh, you can have it. It's written on the inside of the back plate, after all. So you can't see it from the outside? No, you can't. Actually, I think the only one who's seen it are me and Cricketune, since we used to go play in my grandfather's workshop. You'll help us find the culprit? We don't know who did this or why, but we'll get to the bottom of it. Apparently Cricketune was present when Karina saw the message too. It said, "To my darling Karina, even when I am no longer with you, I will always love you and your music." Message on the violin, huh? Something on your mind? I helped Cricketune pick up the pieces of the violin after the accident, but I don't think I saw a message anywhere on the back plate. Could it be that you just didn't notice? If it bothers you, we could double check. I guess that would still be on the stage. Oh, or we have to talk to Karina some more.
Yes.
Oh, the violin's over there. That's why. Karina's violin, really wrecked. Let's see what the back plate. This one. I don't see any messages written here. So that means this violin is a fake. The culprit's goal was to steal Karina's violin. The culprit must have tampered with the Yama's cue sheet so the accident would hide the fact the violin had been swapped. That's right. He's almost got away with it too. We'll catch that culprit no matter what.
Thank goodness the violins have been swapped. That means that the real one is still safe. That's the one good thing about all of this.
First things first, we should tell Karina and Cricketune about the swapped violin. They may be able to narrow down who the culprit is. Karina, the violin there is a fake. So, it's stolen. Huh? Where's the real one? Well, the culprit probably has it. Please keep that a secret, though. We don't want them to get nervous and hide it away. I never noticed my violin had been swapped with a fake, but I think the one I used for my performance was the real one. I could tell from the tone. Cricketune says so, too. Okay, so it got swapped out in the back. Oh, something fell off to you, too? The materials seem softer than normal. Must have been difficult for the culprit to get the exact same materials to use.
Hey.
Testimonies we got from the two of them are shedding light on the crime. Really? Let's organize what we know to get started. Let's figure out exactly when the violin was swapped. Alright.
Now, let's try and figure out when the violin could have been swapped out. First, when do we know for sure that the violin was already, fake?
Oh,
No,
okay.
that's not right.
The for sure part. Got it.
True. By the time I had delivered the violin, it had already been swapped out with the fake one. Now we know when the violin was swapped out with the fake one. But we still need to figure out when was the last time the real violin was seen. Now why do you think that? So, Karina was using the real violin during her performance. She and Cricketune both confirmed it to be true. And that means the culprit swapped out the violin after Karina finished her performance, but before I moved it.
Now we know when the violin was swapped. Culprit aimed for the exact moment Karina would not be around her violin. Judging from that and tampering with the cue sheet, the culprit must have been very familiar with the show. Someone who works here. That's what we need to find out now.
Yes.
Glad to hear that. Let me know. After my performance, I went backstage to put my violin there. Hero asked you to do that. Did you see anyone else? Don't remember. Should have paid more attention.
Yeah, that's an alibi. Make sure you remember it.
Don't want to point fingers, but it may have been Olga. Why do you say that? Well, Olga asked me a few times before if I would be willing to part with my violin, so I said no. And of course, not. That's right, but it didn't seem like Olga was ready to give up, so she may have planned something like this. Olga has a motive. Where were you at the time of the crime? Apparently it does not matter. Time to get alibis. Oh, maybe we won't be able to finish this game today. What was I doing? We're trying to figure out stuff. Tell me your alibi. It's in the studio, can't leave the Yanma all by themselves. I mean, none of you probably did it anyway. I was checking the footage in the studio. Let's just go check Olga's alibi. Given that she was directly accused.
What do you want?
Oh, come on, you're a detective, don't let her intimidate you. Where were you after the first rehearsal finished? Stayed in my dressing room, giving Purugly a night's brushing. Anyone stop by? One of the staff members came to call on me. I answered, though I didn't open the door. I see. Someone comes all the way to get you. The least you could do is open the door for them. And come to think of it, something odd happened after that.
Yeah, that's an alibi. Make sure you remember it.
What was the strange occurrence? Someone came and beat on the door. I looked out through the fog glass window. Didn't see anyone there. Wonder what that was all about. Ah, Mimikyu. Apparently you discussed something acquiring Karina's violin a few times with her. What if I did? Don't tell me you suspect me I had anything to do with this whole thing. Wouldn't go and break such an instrument even if she did refuse. Sorry. I'm the one who's worthy of that violin. It was destined to become mine. Oh, Tim, quick, change the subject. How about run away? Wow. What were you guys doing after you finished rehearsal? Came back to the dressing room for a nap. Olga gave you a good brushing. Your fur is perfect. Okay. Yeah, this is the same information as earlier, but it would have been Mimikyu. Hey, there's an Ekans here now. Bzzz. Oh, why are you glaring at each other? See what they're saying. It's time to decide whose special talents are truly better. It's saying being able to smell the difference of foods with your tongue is more amazing. It's saying making laundry super clean with ultrasonic waves is way cooler. But it's like comparing lepa berries to oran berries. Still, we can't just leave them like this. What do you think we should do? Just acknowledge? To me, both of your talents are really impressive. Maybe you could agree that you both have amazing skills? And makeup. We'll check on them later. Maybe something will have changed. What's gotten Ekans? It's not normally the type to pick fights with other Pokemon. I wonder what set it off this time. Getting your way. Magnemite's talents are all mundane and useless. You think? I can see my mom getting excited about super clean laundry. Oh, you shut the whole place down if you get too excited. Telling things apart by smell isn't unusual or interesting at all. Really? I can't think of any other Pokemon that can smell through their tongue, though. What about Magnemite and Ekans? It's boring because they don't pay attention to you. It's like you're being left out. I don't think they mean to be rude. Maybe Mowell just likes to have company. Previous recording has gone over the scheduled time. Maybe the Pokemon are getting irritated. I hope they become friends before the actual filming starts, but seeing how they are now, that may be difficult. Nothing useful here. Hello, room I've not been in. Oh, I see, it's the backstage area. Neat.
What's the matter?
Don't mention the swap file until we find them. Right, yes. After Korean play, I was checking the dressing rooms to call on Max and Olga. Did you come back to the studio alone, didn't you? Weren't you able to find them? They both seemed like they were busy, so I just told them what I needed through the door. Did you meet anyone else? I ran into Keith near the studio.
Yeah, that's an alibi. Make sure you remember it.
Went directly to Olga's dressing room from the studio, knocked on the door, said we were ready. She sprinted, "Thank you, I'll be right there." It's not like Amelia actually saw Olga. I feel like that's going to be a key to unraveling this mystery. Oh right, chat out. We need to go find Max. You were watching TV and you say you're the best thing on the screen? What did you and Max do once you were done with the rehearsal? Came back to the dressing room together. You seem to recall it's what you were going to do. Excited because Max said he'd give you a snack early today? We weren't asking about your snack. Someone came to call you. They knocked on the door and said something. That must have been Amelia. Is Amelia a person or a Pokemon? Why do you ask that? Apparently a Pokemon stopped by too, in addition to that person. Doesn't know who, but apparently someone rammed into the door. Surprised it accidentally yelled out. But that would be surprising. What did Pokemon do then? Ran off, making some kind of a cry. Hey, could you show us your cool mimicking skills again? Oh, you can? Try different signals to see what happens. Snap fingers.
Nice to meet you.
Oh, Mr. Graham.
And cut!
Oh, hero. What's that self-contented look? Trying to act all cool, are you? There probably are more cues than we can imagine. Not doing anything. Guess that's too subtle.
Get out of my way!
It's definitely Olga. If someone yelled at me like that, I'd definitely have a heart attack, even if it was a prank.
What?
Still doing your investigation? Go easy on playing detective. You left the studio once the first rehearsal was done, right? And I figured I'd go over the script one more time in my dressing room while I waited. Anyone come by during that time? Staff member came to call me. I was in the middle of something, so I couldn't open the door, but I said I'd be right out. Oh, so you didn't actually see the person.
Yeah, that's an alibi. Make sure you remember it.
So, chances are it's gonna be Olga. At least for now. You remember the strange occurrence at Olga's dressing room? Oh, you mean that someone banged on the door? That's right. My theory is that it's the same Pokemon that visits Shadow's dressing room. That makes sense. I wonder if we can find this Pokemon and ask about which rooms it was visiting. We did that, though. There you are. Do. Excuse me. What's wrong? Well, about the accident, it seems like it was deliberately caused by someone. What? But then who's the culprit? We're investigating that now. That's why we like to show where everyone was during rehearsal. Well, we were here the whole time. Yep, keeping an eye on the studio. I think it would be difficult for people here in the sub-control room to swap out the violin.
So, let's gather information.
Okay. That's what we were doing.
Yes?
I don't even want to think about the accident. Pay for a violin. Wait, we did all this. Maybe this is where you were awful.
Yeah?
Nothing interesting there. Oh, wait. Can't prove anything, but I suspect Keith is the culprit. He looks after the Yanma here. It would have been easy for him to tamper with the cue sheet. Keith seems so proud of the Yanma. Why would he do that? Keith is a bit of a mystery. He came to GNN about 6 months ago on someone's recommendation, but he's never told anyone about why he came here or what he was doing before. I see. Secretive. Keith. Right. Well, I guess we could go find Keith. Oh, wait, no, wait. Talking to him about that might have opened up the other ones for a different thing.
Yeah?
Nope.
Yes?
Nope. Oops. Tell us a bit about what was going on. There was a bit of time between when Cricketune and Karina finished the recital and the next rehearsal. Was there anyone besides Karina and Emilia who left the studio during the time? You can't tell people apart very well, but it says there were only 2 people who came and went. Yeah, we think the accident was more than just an accident. Was there anyone who left the studio or who went backstage? Well, you could see the whole studio, so if you say nobody, I guess that's that.
Ah,
Think we'll be able to get back to filming? I'd say the odds are 50-50. Really, I've already put in a request for a new violin. I feel bad, Karina, but she'll have to use the new one. I was in the studio ever since Karina finished her performance, was making sure the staff knew the plan of the show, checking the footage, and so on. We were in the studio then too. Didn't see anyone leave or enter until Amelia or Keith came back. Seems like Hiro and the staff would have a solid alibi.
Now that I think about it, this person couldn't be the culprit.
What's up?
Investigating? Where were you during rehearsal? I don't think I saw you until right before the accident happened. Went down to a lower floor to call the assistant Pokemon as soon as I found Perugly. What happened with that? Didn't show up, even when the scheduled time came, so I called the office to check. Turns out I mixed up the dates and had scheduled it for the wrong time. Ran back to the studio to let Hiro know. So that's what all the ruckus was about. Did you run into the studio? Did anyone on the way back to the studio? Ran into Amelia. She just finished calling Max and Olga.
Yes! So the culprit is... Wait, what's that? All of our suspects have alibis?
Of course they all have alibis. Are you the one in charge of scheduling and managing the assistant Pokemon? That's alright. Really sorry that my mistake put you both in a dangerous spot. Next time, pay closer attention. Don't worry about it. Neither of us are hurt. We were told you joined TNN about 6 months ago? Yeah, through a friend of mine. So I guess you were interested in making TV shows? That's right. It's a lot of work, but I have fun. It's really exciting. You never know what's going to happen next. I think I'd be more anxious than excited. Life without some thrills could be boring. I think you'll understand someday. Well, this is a conundrum. I didn't expect everyone involved to have alibis. This can only mean one thing. The culprit. Created a fake alibi. Government has used some sort of trick. I don't think anyone working in the studio or sub-control room had time to do anything elaborate. I agree. Our suspects are the people who were moving around on their own. That's 4 people. Max, Olga, Keith, and Amelia. I don't think Amelia is. I know how you feel, but as a detective, you have to keep an objective view of things. Still, we could use more information. Now that I think about it, Mimikyu had snuck out of the Pokemon dressing room and was wandering around. And we talked to it. Okay. Mimikyu. Not wandering the hallways anymore? Can't find it all of a sudden. Oops.
Yes.
huh?
Backstage, maybe? Well, we'll go look. Nope. Have you seen Mimikyu? Nope.
Double team! Oh.
Oh, hey. Wandering around the dressing rooms during rehearsal, right? You think you could tell us more? You visited the dressing room for Perugly's partner. What happened? Someone kicked the door when you knocked, betting that was Perugly. Perugly's too narrow-minded? I'm pretty sure it was in a bad mood because you were pounding the door. You should go make up later. Perugly's partner got mad at you? And Olga was in Max's dressing room? You got yelled at when you knocked on the door, you say. You heard, "Get out of my way." Is that really Olga? I mean, Olga said she was in her own dressing room. Max didn't say anything about her being in his. Mimikyu, did you go into the dressing room? You ran away as fast as you could. Well, I guess we've no way of knowing. We have nothing to do with you, as always. Man, it looks like it took rejection hard. Don't be so depressed. I bet you'll get another chance soon. He's right. If you're that motivated, I bet everyone will realize you've got talent someday. Don't worry.
So there's a fake alibi, and there's Mimikyu's knock to consider too.
What are you thinking, Pikachu?
Yes, of course. It all makes sense now.
A bolt of brilliance! Tim, the culprit is...
Culprit used a trick to make us believe he was somewhere else when he was actually backstage. That's right, Amelia provided an alibi for the culprit, so she could help us figure it out. Something I'd like to show you. What do you need? You mentioned that you knocked on the doors for Olga and Max's dressing rooms when you visited them. Do you think you could show me exactly how? Well, sure, but it's not like I did anything special. I just knocked 3 times. Any staff member at GNN could do the same thing. Oh, okay, cool. Let's go gather everyone in the studio. Let's see. 3 times knocked.
I figured out the truth behind the accidents.
What are you saying? That one of us here is the culprit?
Yes.
Yeah, just what do you mean the truth? We're all friends here. Can't say I appreciate the insinuation.
Come on now. Let's allow Tim to speak his mind.
Thank you, Hero. Here it is. I'm not one to mince words. The culprit is...
Go on. You know who it is, don't you?
Max, it's you. You're the one.
What? Oh, come on. Is this some kind of prank? What on earth would I have to gain from busting up someone's violin?
Nothing. If the violin really was broken. But it isn't broken. That one was a fake, wasn't it?
A fake violin? Oh, what an imagination. How could you come up with a theory like that?
You tell him, Tim.
We checked the pieces of the violin, but there wasn't a message on them anywhere. Karina told us that her violin had a message written on it from her grandfather, which means the broken one couldn't be hers.
A written message? I never noticed such a thing on it.
Right. That's because it's written on the inside. It's something only Karina could know, since she watched the violin being made.
Right. As a child, I played at my grandfather's workshop. He inscribed a special message for me, and it was written on the inside.
You see? And now that proves the broken violin must have been a fake.
But where's the real one?
I think Max probably knows.
But no, I haven't done anything. Listen, the whole time the violin was backstage, I was in my dressing room. How could I be in two places at once?
Oh boy, this is where you take down his alibi.
Actually, my guess is it was chat out in the dressing room. You probably used a trick like this.
Gotcha! I'll be right out!
Oh, yes, that's exactly what I heard.
Admit it! Admit it!
Shut up! Be quiet!
Wow, those
You
Yanmas
just made it seem like
doing
you
that
were still
camera
in
work.
that room. And then you swapped the real violin that was backstage with the fake.
You have to admit it! You have to admit it!
I had no choice. My popularity's been sagging. I wasn't sure the show would get picked up again. And if it didn't, I knew I'd be let go. I couldn't pay back my debts. I'd be finished.
So you wrecked the show?
Oh, Max. You were wrong. I was going to have you continue as our host.
What? But everything I did.
I'm really sorry, Max.
Well, now you can't be a
But
host
I'm afraid
anymore.
I'm going to have to call the police.
What a fool he was. In the end, he was the one who didn't believe in his own talent.
Hey, you guys! I found the videos. What's wrong? Why is everyone hanging out here?
We got bored. Why did it take you 2 hours to find some videos?
So Max was the culprit all along.
And that's the case closed. Back on track. Time to check the video.
Mako's finally back with the video. Let's go to the sub-control room and watch it. Maybe he'll show us some clues. Okay, let's check this out.
Let's play the whole thing through.
Charizard's in
Remember,
front. We've got a
keep
good
your
shot
eyes
of
on
it.
Charizard.
Yeah.
The daytime parade is now starting. Everyone is excited to see the popular Pokemon of the park marching by. Who better to lead than Charizard? We've been told the theme of this year's
Hey,
parade is
look at that
dreams.
balloon.
Yeah, popped balloon.
Oh.
Charizard's eyes turn red.
Amelia, over
Aura
here!
was used after all.
Why is this happening?
This is terrible.
I don't know, but it's a great scoop. But it's too dangerous. We need to get out of here.
You're right. We have no choice.
That's the whole video.
Exactly how we heard it from the Pokemon at Fine Park.
Yeah,
Did you find out anything?
maybe. There was something I noticed.
Right, the scene with the balloon. Right there.
Better to leave than Charizard. We've been told the theme of this year's
The balloon
parade.
popped.
Maybe it had R inside. Tim, zoom in on the balloon, and then play it backwards in slow motion.
Okay.
Yes, we have this
Looks like a
technology.
needle or something flew at the balloon. You're right.
But where did it come from? Rewind it a little more. Stop there.
Wait, is that Keith?
Hey, that's Skorupi. And that man.
Right. The Pokemon at Fine Park told us a man with a Skorupi was after Harry.
You know, that looks almost like it could be Keith.
What? Keith was there? Working with you?
No, not with us. I don't think he was even working at GNN back then.
Mako's right. He only joined us about 6 months ago.
So, it was Keith who caused the incident? He's the one who went after my dad?
Looks like it. And he was hiding in plain sight. Let's go capture Keith.
Who'd have thought Keith was the culprit? Yes, he fooled us all. It's even possible he knew about Max's plan and used it to try and take you out. Me? Think back to when the violin got busted. Why did he end up helping out in the first place? Because Keith made a mistake about scheduling his... Oh. That's right. There's another suspicious point about his behavior. You know what that was? He looked after the Yanma? It's only coincident he was told to look after the Yanma. What was suspicious? Okay, right. He told you where to stand when I was going to bring out the violin. He must have known that that's where the camera would fall. Keith and Max are working together? Not possible. Not impossible. Can't ruin it out. Why would Keith? No. Now isn't the time to be asking questions. You need to catch Keith first. There he is! Don't let him get away. Right. Wait, he ran this way? Where'd he go? Pikachu, look. The elevator. He's headed to the roof.
Stop, Keith! You can't get away!
We'll just have to see about that now, won't we? Skorupi, keep them busy.
Sky! Tim! Watch out for its poison sting!
You missed. Oh well, help is on its way. Perfect timing, Neuburn. Now, could you blast them away?
Get down low, Tim!
Pikachu!
Oh, what was that?
Reinforcements. Neuburn, time to go! Farewell, detective. I hope you'll go easier on me next time.
I should get a belt like his. All those pockets. Be really good for live days.
Got away.
All that work for nothing.
Nope. It wasn't for nothing, Tim. Look at this.
Huh? The locket?
That's right. Not just any old locket. It has a little secret.
What do you mean?
Well, unless I'm mistaken, this locket should contain a clue left by Harry.
Ooh.
He got away this time. Too bad. You never know. There could be a clue hidden in this locket.
Actually, I'm going to stop here. I thought we were going to be done relatively quickly, but I think instead we'll just continue playing this tomorrow. It's a good place to end. Couldn't Pikachu have stopped the escape with some sort of electric attack? No, he doesn't know how to do anything. For mysterious reasons. Which I still think is a brain swap with my dad. It's gonna be great. So yeah, tomorrow's stream will be 10 a.m. to noon for Monday. And we'll continue playing this and we'll see where it ends up. Maybe we'll actually finish. And that'll be great. Thank you very much for hanging out, for lurking, chatting, subscribing, following, cheering. It's been great. You've all been great. And maybe we'll get that conclusion tomorrow. So 10 a.m. to noon Pacific time. I'll see you then. You all take care. Bye.